Another Clockwerk part had surfaced in India, so the boys and I loaded up the van and zeroed in on our next target, a mysterious spice lord known as Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, he started his life of crime selling illegal spices in the black market, eventually growing his small outfit to a sizable operation and earning himself a seat in the prestigious Klaww Gang. He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself. True to form, he's holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased ancestral palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the Clockwerk wings, the symbol of my enemy. If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you, especially if your name was Cooper. Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige, and maybe they will, but they're also bringing me.
Alright, so here we go. So this is now episode 2. And personally, this is not one of my favorite chapters or episodes. Yeah, so again, like I said before,
With the drawbridge up, the only way across that river is on those conical rocks. Do you remember how to spire jump?
What? You think I forget one of the Cooper family's greatest thief moves? Whenever I'm near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle button to perform a ninja spire landing.
That's correct. Now let's see it in action.
I always forget about the slight tutorial dialogue in the beginning. And yeah, so as I was saying, episode 2 is not my most favorite episode, but there is a particular, I think it's the operation portion that I find fun. Honestly, I think all of the operations in this game is really exciting. So I'm quite excited to play through this again. Especially after all these years. So the mission's over here, I think. It's at the palace. Yeah, there we go. And the clue bottles in this, because this map is a little bit harder to collect in comparison to the other one, because they're more spread out. Like there's one up there, but I don't think I'll go out of my way to get that one. And there is like a secret area you can get to.
I figured out how to sneak in above the ballroom without being detected. The only problem is there's no way to climb up to that balcony door.
Not a problem. There seem to be plenty of branches for me to walk on. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, like for example, not really a spoiler, so I can say it. Near the safe house, there is a waterfall, and beneath the waterfall, there is a place where you can find a bunch of clue bottles as well as a painting, if I could remember, to sell. I might try going there later. We'll see. Because I believe there is a mission that goes near that area, so I might as well give it a try.
Just don't go out onto that balcony and you should remain undetected. Looks like the wings have been welded onto that statue.
Still, like, Well, first I have to take 2 pictures of the same thing.
They look heavy. Getting the wings out of here will be a real challenge.
And it's just funny that your pictures are not used in the
An
briefing.
electronic witch. That could be useful.
And then there's Rajan.
That's him. Rajan's really pulled out all the stops to impress people with this party. Maybe you should get some shots of the guests. Jean Bisson, a member of the Klaww Gang and Canadian shipping baron. He owns half the trains in Canada.
I guess these are like slight spoilers if they're showing all the Klaww Gang
Another
members
Klaww
now.
Gang member. Arpeggio specializes in exotic technology.
Yeah, these characters like respawn or like show up
That's the Contessa.
after finishing a set.
Prison warden for Interpol. She must be working undercover to expose Rajan's spice ring.
And it should be someone on like on the other side now. You just have to wait for them to walk back and forth. Oh, no.
Carmelita's here too. She must be undercover with the Contessa to help bust Rajan.
Well, I guess they heard the dialogue following that, so now it's gonna be Nyla. Waiting for my reticle to pop up. There. See, it's like the despawn and respawn these models.
Another officer undercover. Watch yourself, Sly. This party is crawling with cops. That's all the photos I need. Bring them back to the safe house and we'll start building a game plan. Stealing the Clockwerk wings in the middle of a crowded ballroom is going to take some serious misdirection. And the squad of undercover cops only makes things more complicated. Although, we might be able to use them to our advantage. But no matter what we do in the ballroom, sooner or later we'll need to deal with Rajan's security chopper. Murray can take it out with some of the local armaments, but he won't be able to get inside the palace until Sly lowers the drawbridge for him.
Yeah, so they just mentioned about the choppers. To be honest, I think that's what makes this episode's endgame a little difficult. And again, I'm not trying to say spoilers, but like I said, if it's technically already mentioned, then why not? But I'll just quickly show that here under the bridge there is that portion. But just to save time, I'm not gonna go there. Unless I really feel like it. But I don't really think it's necessary. And as I've said before, if I wanted to 100% this game, I'll do it in like a different, let's say, format. Because when recording this series, I want it to be kind of as raw and straightforward as I can. Okay, totally missed that. And that's to draw up the drawbridge. I'll try this one more time and then we'll start the mission. Okay. So let's see, how many missions are here? Okay. And then you go on the other side as well, but that's very late game. So yeah, let's lower the drawbridge right now just to keep it easy. Now I know this mission, or this job it's a little time consuming.
Sly, Murray and I can't get inside the palace unless you lower the drawbridge.
I'd love to, pal, but the winch is all locked down. You know where I can find the keys?
Key guards have recently taken up positions around the palace. Sneak in, pick all of their pockets, and bring the keys back to the lockdown witch.
Okay, so I guess we can go to this one first. Yeah, there's another one there, but maybe I can get down the way back. Alright. So I can get that glue bottle now because it's nearby. Okay, sometimes you can just be a little lucky with the detection that he'll just like teleport or like super jump into the certain blue sparks. Wait, there's some on the other side, but I think it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, there's the next one. If I could remember, you just have to distract him.
Poised to lure this guard from his post. Try ringing that gong and picking his pocket when he returns to his post.
Yeah, we don't have to wait. It is nice to travel around the world in every game, or at least I think yes, you do. Oh, that was close. And I also don't know if it's RNG about how many coins each, let's say, guard has. As you notice that for some of them I was very lucky with just picking it once and getting the key. And that last one, it took like 4 picks. So, again, I'm just curious about speedrunning. If that's a factor that they think about. Is the guy running? No, okay. Okay, so let's get this. Yeah, that's okay, you don't need to get that. Oh, I think this last one's a little tricky. That's not him. Never mind, he's right here. Yeah, this map has a lot of secret or places where you have to go out of your way to find bottles, because there's a lot of rooftops and balconies that you can go to. It's a good thing I have the smoke bombs now. I think that was a decent investment. Okay, so there's the last one. I'm just happy that you don't have to aim. I hope this thing doesn't turn around. Sometimes the guards just do things you don't expect. Right, there we go.
Good job, Sly. Now take those stolen keys back to the padlock winch to lower the
Oh,
drawbridge.
that was a close call. Oh, never mind. Alright. And then that's it. And then now we got the drawbridge down. Makes it a little easier to travel between our safe house and the palace. Or this place.
Thanks, Sly. Now Murray and I can access the palace grounds.
Alright, so there we go. So that's that unlocked. Let me see. Yes, there's the Murray mission right there. I guess it's much earlier than I thought about destroying the chopper, but there is another, let's say, part in the operation, or I think you do something similar. The shooting missions or jobs in this game is sometimes can be pretty hard, but again, we just deal with it as we go. So we're gonna come back here to the palace from earlier. And I guess this guy's here, so why not get a bit more coins. I think what I would like to try to do is get the flaming fists and the trigger bombs, or throwing bombs, whichever it's called.
Hello, I'm here for the dance.
Huh? Sorry, sir, but we have a dress code. You got a tuxedo?
No.
Sorry, pal. No tux, no entry.
Sorry, Sly. Somehow I totally overlooked the need for formal wear. That guy's not going to let you in without a tuxedo.
Don't beat yourself up, Bentley. At a party this ritzy, there has to be a spare penguin suit around here somewhere.
Try the guest house. Someone may have overpacked.
Yeah, the guest house. So this is going to be an interesting mission. This one's also quite long too, but like I said, whatever. Just have fun with it. And as I was saying earlier about, well, I think there's another cutscene, so it's okay, I'll save it for later. Or not.
Okay, Bentley. I'm in position inside the guest house. Have any intel for me?
Well, I'd recommend searching all the rooms. It's statistically probable that each should hold at least one portion of a tuxedo.
What do I look for inside the rooms?
This isn't an exact science. Ransack the place until you find part of a tuxedo.
Any plan which involves ransacking is okay with me.
Yeah, we're going to be literally destroying the rooms to get each part. As I said, this is gonna be...
This is
Oh,
Rajan. The party here is in full swing and all visitors are now in the ballroom. This ball may be on the up and up. Not all of the guests are. So be on careful lookout for prowlers. Any bad press from this event.
alright, so yeah, as I was saying about the gadgets, even though I did say before I wasn't planning to really go buy too much or go out of my way to get them, there are some very practical ones that I personally think they will make this playthrough much easier. So yeah, so I will go a little bit out of my way to get them. Okay, there we go. Alright. Is that the exit? Yes, it was. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell, but yeah, for the fire fists.
This room's all cleaned out.
Now for the fire fists, they pretty much increases Murray's damage output and that is extremely useful for, well, just fights, because obviously there's going to be a lot of group fights, and Murray being the damage dealer, the Flame Fist allows him to pretty much one-hit KO, rather than going out of your way to, let's say, hit an enemy 3-4 times. You got the shirt. It's fine, I'll just kill these guys off. Oh, I forgot about that. Just to get some money and HP back. There's also, again, more energy, or that orange bar. You get HP to replenish it. Oh, he's coming this way. And for Bentley, the throwing bombs makes it a little easier to, let's say, aim your bombs, because you just throw them instead of just dropping them. Yeah, so this is from the first game. Yeah, there should be a room over here. And there we go. So, yeah. Oh wow, you didn't use the stealth or smoke bomb. Okay. Trying to remember where was the... Okay, that didn't work. But yeah, the throwing bombs just makes it easier to aim instead of like going right up to the enemy. And I can't remember where is the clothing here. I thought it was in the closet or something. Or is there even one in here? Can't remember. It's also very dark. There's also not a lot of visual settings for this game. Even subtitles, again, it's not in this game. By the looks of it, I don't know if there is a clothing item. Could have been in the suitcase. On top, no. Maybe there's not one here. Guess we'll see. Well, if I miss it, that's fine. I mean, sometimes even I forget where things are. Okay, so just because it might look like it's relevant, I will check one more time. But who knows, maybe this is just a dummy room. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. I think that was a bunch of suitcases. See, like I said, sometimes I forget. So I think I have enough to buy both gadgets now. And whenever you go to a new episode or a new map, you unlock a few more. But like I said, in the end, you don't really need to use a lot of the gadgets for endgame, or just in general. They're just kind of like simple perks that help you get through the game a little bit easier. And let me guess, I assume that the next clothing item is there in those shirts. Okay. Oh, I thought he was dead. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Nope, not in the suitcases. And this wardrobe? Nope. Here? Alright. Most of the guest houses or guest rooms are pretty the same. So you just have to have a good guess of which one has a part. Or, sorry, clothing item. That's gold. Okay, that was a unfortunate placement. There we go.
That's it. Now that you've got a complete tuxedo, the doorman will let you into the ballroom.
Guess that was a good thing that job completion interrupted the chase. So again, that doorway leads outside. I think for some reason all these doorways come out the same exit. Guess we'll see. You should always be careful of those pots. They usually have snakes in them. Okay. There's another clue bottle. And they're kind of out of the way, like I said. They're not as easy to find as the other ones. See, I think they could be down here too, underneath the bridge. But like I said, let's just keep going. I'm lucky to find one every once in a while. That's good. And the stealth bombs have been pretty useful. So I think that was worth getting. Okay, I didn't want him to go that way. That's fine. Looking around this way. Don't think this... I think this will get me back to the job checkpoint. Or not. Or maybe at the other side, let's see. I think I'm just going around for no reason. Actually, that wasn't too bad. And I think there's another bottle at the other side. No? Okay. So let's just get this done, and then I think that's it for Sly, and we'll switch to Marie.
You got your tuxedo now, sir?
Of course I do. I'm here to dance.
Then come on in.
So I think this might be like a
Your tuxedo
preview.
disguise is working perfectly. No one will recognize you in that outfit. Now, during the heist, you'll need to dance with Carmelita to keep both her and the crowd distracted. The only problem is, she's picky about dance partners, so you'll need to impress her first.
All right, I know just the girl for the job. Constable Neela, you look lovely this evening.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
I used to chase after you back in Paris.
Paris? Sly Cooper? You aren't by any chance here to turn yourself in? Old Ironsides would fall out of her dress.
As good as that sounds, how about a dance first?
Enchanté.
Yeah, so Bentley already explained it, so this is before the actual one during the...
Try to memorize the steps. Now your turn.
Technically you can spam this one too, but yeah, I'm excited to do this in the operation.
Are you using me to get at old Ironsides?
Yes, I am. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Lovely.
That fellow is very graceful.
If only you moved spice shipments as well.
Silence.
Nice. Delicious.
Thank you. That was delightful.
Thank you, Constable Neela. After all, it takes two to tango.
Yes, and 3 is always a crowd. Neela, your friend here is quite an accomplished dancer. I tried to make him look good. Please, Neela, his skills far surpass you.
Perhaps later you and I might share a dance,
Miss Fox. Carmelita Fox. And I accept.
Alright. Yeah, I want to be quiet for that whole part, especially it's something like a rhythm game. But yeah, luckily Bentley did explain that he will do this again during the operation, and I'm excited to do that. So I think what I'll do is I'll get that clue bottle near the safe house. And then switch to Murray. Yeah, I really appreciate the like auto aim, that as long as you input it, it'll automatically go to it. Is there another one there? No. Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, so let's switch to Murray, and I think that would be the next phase. Let's also quickly sell the stuff too while we're at it. Yeah, see, this one's pretty useful or fun to have. There's that. Oh, I guess this one's not too bad either, but it's okay. I don't really think you really need it unless you want to increase Murray's mobility. And I guess one thing that they didn't show is when you're Murray, oops, is when you pick up guards, you can also shake them of their loot. Unless that's only in the third game. But I'm pretty sure you can do it in this game too. And they can also go on the sparks too. But anyway, let's just get to his mission now. Is there a trampoline? Yes, there is.
That chopper is a menace to all future aerial operations while on this job.
Yeah, it's all covered in missiles and guns and stuff.
Now be a team player and take it out with that rusty pre-war turret.
Okay, I had a potato gun once. I'll bet it works just the same.
Okay. Sometimes the enemies are still there.
Buttons fast to keep your strength up.
It's always fun to button mash like that.
Left analog sticks A and hold down the R1 button to fire. Careful, if you continue firing for too long, your gun will overheat, and you'll have to wait for it to help. Try getting a shot off on
Yeah, aiming is kind of hard in this game, especially as a little bit. Well, it's not inverted, but I'm too used to inverted. Yeah, these kind of dogfights are a little hard. I mean, luckily the missiles lie in a circle, so as long as you kind of get the path, it shouldn't be too bad. For speedrunning, I don't know how speedrunners, let's say, aim for everything, but I guess that makes you can let them come too close to you like that and then shoot them. Whichever works, I guess. It seems like we're doing okay so far. Yeah, this is like really low sensitivity too, so it doesn't really make this easier, but again, we'll just do what we can. Yeah, I think it's also easier to just tap it. Like, it cools down much faster if you just let it, if you just tap it.
The Murray
Ooh.
Triumvirate!